If you guys want to get notified whenever I buy or sell a player, make sure to follow me on ultimatetrader.club, sign up for free now, and check how I make coins with my trading journal. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another video where we will take a look at the new players and check whether they would be good to invest at the start of FIFA. If you had checked my previous video, you know that Mane is probably my best choice as a B startup investment for the first 20 players that were announced. Right-footed player on a left wing position is just amazing for when he will cut inside to try and score goals. Today EA released 20 players, but since I missed to record my video yesterday, we will take a look at the players between 80 and 41. I really need to start off commenting Di Maria. It is a great that he has 5-star skill moves, but I am concerned about the league he plays in. Don't get me wrong, he should go up in price in the first weekend league, but I think there are players that can give you a higher return of interest. Insigne looks okay, and he's also in Serie A. Insigne price will have an impact if in FIFA 18 agility and balance will be OP. If that happens, I can see Insigne go up in price loads and give you good return of interest. But since we can't really fathom gameplay yet, I do think we need to wait for the game to come out. Azpilicueta is just amazing. Look at those stats on a center back. The only problem with him is that he is smaller than most CBs, and that can provide an issue. However, I do think a lot of players will try and test him out, and his price should go up. Pjanic has medium work rates, and there might be players who will be cheaper and have solid stats in Serie A. I do think Pjanic will go up in price, but his return of interest should be smaller. Matuidi in Juventus with high work rates is just amazing. He is small, but he could be great as a holding midfielder. Conte's style of players are valued, and Matuidi is pretty similar. I expect a high return of interest. Lacazette will be really expensive in my opinion, but it will be able to provide you with great gains if you can hold to this card as a start in the starting days. This could be one of the highly valued BPL players this year. Miranda is also a great pick. People will build Serie A starter teams, and this card could be rare and high in demand. Certainly worth keeping up. Alaba is also a great pick, but we will need to know the competition in the Bundesliga on that position. If EA provides a decent player as a left back this year with good pace, I do think the rise of this card will be more limited. I miss reflexes on check, which is what I was looking for in a goalkeeper. Nevertheless, I think he can rise in price. Royce is probably the best left midfield player in Bundesliga again this year. Getting a hold on this card in the first days could be great. Same applies to Socrates, who is once again a beast defender with medium-high work rates. David Luiz will probably be high in price already in the first days, but keep an eye as he could be offering great gains before the first weekend league. Keep in mind that the ones to watch cards are provided in the first weeks of FIFA, and when they are provided, they're normal versions of cards. They go up in price loads because they aren't provided on the market anymore. There is no supply, and Rodriguez could be one of the examples. Keep an eye on this card. Offers also great links to Vidal and Lewandowski. Do you really need to give anything to Alexandro's name? I do think it's a classic left back that will give you great return of interest. This card is probably at the top of my list with Sadio Mane. I'm not sure about Coutinho as a left wing. People usually search for players that have higher pace on that position. That's why I'm favoriting Mane over him. Then Golden and Mertens are two players that you need to hold on if you can get them in the first days when FIFA is out. Being from Serie A, I predict that they can provide great returns before the weekend league is here. Lukaku is also an amazing option. He will also have a once to watch card, which means he will be out of packs for a certain period of time. I will definitely invest in this card if I get a chance, as if you guys remember what happened to last year wants to watch players, the games were just amazing. Handanovic is in Serie A and probably the best goalkeeper. And no, I'm not investing him because he's Slovenian, but because I think he just looks too sexy to hold on to him. Jokes aside, we should see great gains on this goalkeeper as well. I need to mention Hamšík. I give much importance to 5-star weak foot, and I do think other players do as well. I know it might seem that he's lacking defensive skills, but I have a feeling this card will play amazingly this year. I know I didn't go through all the players, but as I said in my last video, I won't be focusing on La Liga players, as starter teams are mostly Serie A, League 1, Bundes, and BPL. That's where you should be looking to make the greatest return of interest. Make sure to subscribe, as there will be events at the start that will make players go up in price loads. And if you want to achieve mad games, make sure to turn up on my Twitch streams and watch my videos.